when we're laying on our deathbed, you're not going to worry about how much money you had, how much power you had, how much prestige. You're going to see that that was all game, that was all an illusion. The only thing that's going to matter is the impact you had on other people's lives.
Success is incredibly important, but even more important than success, it's having an impact. It's knowing you haven't walked the planet in vain. It's knowing that because you've been here, you've blessed lives, you've developed people, and you have made the world a better place.
The effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is. Everything you gain in life will rot and fall apart, and all that will be left of you is what was in your heart.
And life gives us not what we want. Life gives us who we are.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
When you were born, you cried while the world rejoiced. Live your life in such a way that when you die, the world cries while you rejoice.
Charlie. What? Kojo. Obia won your position.
It's a year. Be fine.
To MB and dreams. Said about bed.
What did your mama from work? I never pay now for me. I never pay.
Winkwan, Opinion. Winkwan.
Willst du wirklich alles machen?
Egal was du tust, tust für deine Familie.
What do you mean, boy? If you say wrong. If you say, I was said here, Borga.
Yamwana kwaba from that break. Movie ni trailer na sisi no. Most trailer no. Some way somehow I was happy. I was happy one for the fact that I work a Ghanaian language. I've always had a problem with hen actors binoma why I want more than one brofu movie pen away. On your brofa one year. That aside. Yes, Spanish movies. And then a fan movie and a motion no Indian. Subtitles ba makan. A movie, then different languages of a film. But then when it comes to Ghana, strictly a pedi and brofo, so I love that. And the picture quality, the locations, it has some feel. And with the whites and the blacks, it gives some feel. Borga. Already maybe said oh Borga kupali and or normal or Borga original Borga your original Borga. So I have the director in the studio, No, I can't pronounce all. Nti okada mombo a in fact kam chae da mo bon ka some years we studio ha mo me pede je bia to studio ha, so we'll stick to his first name, which is York.
Yes.
York.
Hello.
Momo akwaba. It's asa.
So many.
What kind of Ayuko?
Okay, so when I say Ayuko, you understand? Do you understand Ayuko?
Ayuko? No.
Entasi.
The aunties always say Ayuko.
It is no. She said it is saying.
Welcome, Ayuko.
Oh, yeah. Ayuko, okay.
Auntie, it's Ayuko, but ente Akwaba.
Akwaba, yeah.
Akwaba also means welcome.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So you know Akwaba.
Akwaba, yeah.
So you say Medasi.
Medasi.
Yeah. So it's
I know that
just,
as well.
It's just that simple.
And I know kra. Kra.
Nkakankaka. Small, you learn.
Yeah, small, yeah.
You're a German.
Yes.
Pronounce your full name.
My full name is York-Fabian Raabe.
So I'm laughing because the last one that he pronounced, right? The spelling is not like he's pronouncing it. If I'm supposed to go by the spelling, it is Raabe. But then he pronounced it different. I won't try it. And then I have the lead character, Eugene.
Yes.
Eugene Boateng.
Yes.
Akwaba.
Yeah.
It's a Ghana ha.
To Germany.
Also to Germany. So you've been acting movies.
Yeah.
Plenty.
Well, there is more to come.
There is more to come. How did you feel when you were called for this role?
Oh, blessed. And this was always my dream. So when I had this, when I read the script.
Kachi.
Okay, Mate. So,
you spoke Chi in a movie.
Yeah,
Kachi.
To be a need the pressure to me so.
Kachi.
Yo, Mate. So
he's the only one who is allowed to speak English here.
Okay, Mate.
You are speaking Chi.
Okay, so Miss Zaka a script no. Na me dey me feel say script we na just me whole life living na my train sa. I'm say story we no person me can story because it is say me papa story. And me nya script na me try director na me say production we no move we be no. I say twa no twi mu. Ni kwan say can English I say no twi mu. No say Charlie I see who na e bia English because if I say call international ni one am say debi I see no twi man kasa because I say you're authentic.
Say authentic.
And ntina I see ba say yin na ye catch you
okay.
I can say something to that as well.
Okay, so you understood?
Yeah, I understood what you
said.
I hope so. What we realized is when we did the casting with the actors and actresses, they were like everybody was performing well, but to the point when we switched to Twi or to Fanti or to Ga to their mother tongue, it's like their soul opened up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's the way they performed and they acted was much more free and it was much more honest.
Okay.
It's totally strange, but it's and we saw that on camera. And actually, we still have the tapes of these, and we saw that on camera, and we realized we have to do that because the film just gets emotionally on a total different level.
But you being a director, how did you direct a movie that was speaking a language you do not understand?
And little steps. So what do you have? I had a script, and I had the English version or the German version on the one side, and I had the
Akan version.
The Akan version on the other side. And it's so I became, I think, quite good in realizing when they try to trick me, actors used to trick the director and just say something different. And then I very quickly realized if something was off and so on.
Oh.
And if it comes to pronunciation, actually, I watch very much at their emotions, so I can read the emotions quite well, I think. And then that's a more important thing because the language is, if the emotion is authentic, the language is authentic as well. And then also on top we had Eugene there and the whole team, because we worked as a big team here. All actors and the whole crew, most of them were Ghanaians, like we were only 5 people from Germany.
Okay.
And the whole crew worked together, and we all looked at it as precise and well.
Where was the movie shot?
Where or one?
Where?
It was shot here in Accra and in Germany, in Mannheim.
Oh, okay. And how long has it been since it was shot?
2018.
2018, yeah.
2018.
Yeah, because of COVID, we lost.
19, 20, 21, 22.
Wait, you have to take 2 years out because COVID took us 2 years.
No, but you had 2 years to bring it before COVID.
Yeah, but it's post-production for a movie like this. When you see it, it's more like a big international movie. It's and the quality in it is like a big international movie, and that's the reason why it takes so long. It's totally normal to have a post-production of 1.5 years or something like that.
So what if?
And it took 10 years to make the whole movie.
What?
Well, till now 12.
No, it's 12 actually. Yeah.
How?
Yeah, to write the script. I mean, I'm a no Bruni, so I have to learn a lot.
You're on what? You're no Bruni, so you have to learn a lot.
Yeah, I have to learn a lot, you know, and I want to do my job well. And so we first also shot a documentary in Akoploshi. And then, yeah, with Eugene together and with the actors together, we brought it on the top level, the book. But it's quite normal, I mean, for a movie on that level and on that quality.
Wow. So what motivated the storyline?
Actually, which is interesting because Eugene and I have a very similar approach to that. It's finding the recognition of your father and your mother, so of your family, and also your position in the film, in the family regarding your brothers and sisters. So I was the youngest in my family, and my brothers were 7 and 10 years older than me. So I had to really hustle to get along with them and to also get recognition and so on. And Eugene is he's in the middle, but he has lots of brothers and sisters which are older than him, and he has the same feeling. So it's really strange that we have so different upcomings, but and how we were brought up, but and so much is so
the same.
The same, yeah.
Eugene. So you got the script 4 years ago, or 5 years ago?
Oh no.
No.
2016 or 2015?
Yeah, something like 8 or 8 years ago.
I'm just trying to imagine. So you get a script for a movie.
Yeah.
And you have that. This is all I've been waiting for. And then you shoot the movie. And then, of course, post-production. It takes a longer period.
Yes.
After post-production, there's COVID. So the movie can't come.
Oh.
How did you feel?
You know, I'm really impatient. So this 1.5 years post-production is way too long for me. Now imagine COVID coming in. So it was a mess, and well, I didn't really like it, but it was somehow I had the chance to be part of post-production, so it was somehow bearable for me.
Okay.
So because I could, you
could
subtitles,
see the process,
I could see and all of this,
and all
yes.
that.
So that's why I could hold on a bit longer, yeah.
Wow.
And I was very much looking forward to showing this, particularly this movie, to the people. I mean,
to the people. I intentionally didn't ask what the story is about earlier. Now tell me, what's the story about?
Well, it's about this this guy who grows up in Abublushi with his family, and they are poor, and he wishes to gain much more money for his family and more wealth for his family. So he sees this Borga and is inspired and says, okay, I need to leave country, I need to leave home for me to become a Borga, and then so I can help my family.
Family.
He leaves, and the whole journey is more like fail and learn and fail and learn. So he learns out of his mistakes, and we see the journey of a young man who tries everything to be recognized by his family and to help his family.
The shooting period, how long did it take?
How long?
Did you finish shooting?
Well, I think we shot
We
2 months in Ghana.
Around production time was 2 months and 1 month in Germany.
1 month, 2 months in Ghana, 1 month in Germany. So 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And the actors you starred in with, Echo Smith Asante, Lydia Forsen. I saw my boss in there. Echo Blankson. Who else did I see? Okay, so let's stick with those. Have you worked with them before, or this is the first time?
And I need to tell you, I've been acting in Germany, but I've never had a lead character, lead role. And so that was my first big movie. Role. And of course I was scared, and but I was at the same time motivated, And then I came to set, and I didn't, well, we were preparing and everything. I didn't know Ajite and Lydia. I didn't know them, right? So I did an Instagram video, and then my sister saw my Instagram story with Lydia and Ajite, and she called me right away.
Kwaku, do you know who you with?
I said, who? It's Lydia Forsen, it's Ajite, like the biggest stars in Ghana. I was like, okay, so I got even more nervous and scared, right? And I have to say, thanks to the whole team, director, and even the casting team, Mauko, that they chose these people because I had the best support and I could get, to do this job, because they were helping me a lot. I got really help from those, from Ajite, from Jude, the one who's playing my brother. I know him since, 12 years or something before, 14 years before we even started shooting. We've been friends. So we had a great team, and those actors and actresses are amazing.
They did well.
Yeah, they did a great job. And they helped me to elevate, So
that's good.
I'm really grateful, yeah.
That's good, that's good. So whilst you were talking, they're still showing the video. And I was actually going to ask them to show it after you had finished talking. But then something caught my attention in here. This question will go to the director. There was a fire. Was it a fire?
Actually, there's a very funny story about it. So we had someone who was helping us with fire. He was an expert for fire, and he made and we had to have this whole store has to be on fire. So he made a fire, but it has to be secure, and I really understand that. And therefore, he made a fire which was 1 meter high. So the downside of the fire is a real fire. In the movie, and this is his fire. And then I said, okay, we need a big fire. So we took the whole place, the whole store out of its position and put it on a field where nothing could happen. And then the scenography made some amazing stuff where they painted, they put on flammable materials and painted it over so it still looked like the shop. So the craftsmanship of our scenography was amazing, off the charts. And I say on international standards, not only Ghanaian or African standards, international standards, they were amazing. So, and then we really burned that thing, and it made like a fire, which is
a fire.
really
so it is
fire.
Real fire.
It's a real fire. So in computer and in VFX, so we stitched it together. So we have the real fire on the underneath, and we have the big fire over there.
Oh.
And then also with VFX we also shot it with a drone, and we put it digitally from the field back in the environment. So you have the feeling it's still inside. It's burning inside the can.
Okay, that's good. I asked this question because most of the time you watch a movie and then we that don't know what goes in there will say, this one there is fake. This one there is fake. This one there is not real. That's why I asked if it was real fire. And you shot in a cemetery.
Yeah.
One of the places I hate to be at. In fact, I don't even like walking past the cemetery or driving past the cemetery. I hate it. How did you feel?
Well,
reminding you someday you will die.
Let me enjoy life a bit more before thinking of it, that was my first shooting day at the cemetery. And I was, like I said, I was nervous, scared, and all of this. And so we got there, and I had this scene with Jude, and we were talking about, you know, my father passed away, you know, and it was like you said, I don't like being at the cemetery. I really don't like it. So, but I had to put this aside because it wasn't Eugene at the cemetery, it was Kojo at the cemetery, right?
Kojo the Borga.
Yes. So I had to put my stuff aside, but my stuff was still in here, but I had to keep it right here, right? So, and I was really scared about how open I should be with my emotions as the character. And so my brother's telling me that our father passed away, and I'm asking him, how did it happen? So there's a lot of pain, you know, when your brother tells you that. And I was, you know, I was still trying to hold it together, and we shot first take, second take, and then York said, "Okay, Eugene, something like something like, okay, Eugene, now is the time to open up, like to let it go, right?" But in German, there's a saying like, "Let your pants down."
Okay.
That's how you say it in German, right? Okay. So that means, and it was the right way of telling me, let the emotions flow. It out. Just be open, let it out, right? And then I was like, okay, thank you. And then we did, take 3 or something. And then Jude, my brother, was talking to me, and then all my emotions and everything, it just came out.
Like straight.
And I was trying to hold it, but I couldn't. And it just came out. And I was still talking because we still, you know.
You cry?
I was crying like a...
Hey, how are people able to cry like that?
I did, and that's it. Because I was scared. I didn't know.
I don't cry.
I said, I cannot cry. Yes. But then it came out, and I was crying, and I was trying to, and my voice and everything broke, and then cut. And I, for a second, I felt ashamed that I opened myself.
Wow.
So, and I was like, and then York came to me, he's like, and then the other like Zaki and all the other crew members came to me. Oh wow, what just happened? It was so like real Asante man. Yeah, you were crying, but you were still strong, and you were there. I was like, okay, so that was good. But unfortunately, they cut the scene out.
Oh,
Filmmaking.
Why? I would have loved to see him cry.
We have some last wet parts of his face that we see, but he's crying in other parts of the movie as well, so we couldn't have him crying too much. But
it's good. It's good, at least. It made you know you could open up emotionally.
No, he also opens up. So you feel that. You feel what's going on there, but you don't have all of it. You just have a little glimpse.
A little bit of it.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to show less, to give more feelings to the spectator. But one thing was magic there. It was really magic. You see also the trailer when the wind. There was such a big wind, and the trees are moving, and you feel that there is tension in the air. There is, and within they have this tension in the scene with each other, two brothers, and you feel that outside, and it's nothing you can buy. You know, the trees that high you don't make, even if you're Hollywood films, you don't have not the ability to make this kind of movement over there, and it's just.
I would definitely want to watch it. York, is this your first movie project in Ghana?
Yes. No. I shot a documentary in Akbukloshi, but it's the first like big movie.
In where? You said you shot a documentary where?
In Akbukloshi.
Akbukloshi.
Akbukloshi. Yeah, I know you Ghanaians are very precise with your language.
No, I like the way you pronounce it very fast. It's like, let me pronounce it quickly so she doesn't hear it. So you pronounce it quickly. No, but you did well. I asked that question because I wanted to know what you think about the Ghanaian movie industry.
What, the Ghanaian movie? Yeah, I get this asked a lot. I mean, I can just say I'm super happy with the people I worked with. In front of the camera, behind the camera. The process was so, it was so easy to go deep, You know what I mean? Feeling-wise, and getting also the actors all had an understanding of what the story is about, and they could well adapt with that. And also in Germany, the film was a huge success, and people always asked how these actors and actresses could be everybody so good. And we shot with real, some of them were real street children, which was an organization and taken care of and so on, but they were street children. And we have like Lydia Voss and Achite Anang on the other level, and everybody worked so perfectly together. It was amazing. And behind the camera, we had a situation which was very nice, because lots of the heads of the departments, you know, like costume or like scenography and so on, they often used to work with bigger European or American sets here in Ghana as assistants, and now they became the heads, you know. So they were the bosses for the creative way that things were done, and they just took the opportunity and they did made a really good job. So I'm totally happy with it, and I think you have such a big potential in this country, like story-wise. You have so many amazing stories here. Culture-wise, the way I always talk about Ghana. For me, Ghana is very special on the African continent. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I shot in South Africa, in Johannesburg, in the townships and so on. But Ghana is different. There's something, for me, something more special in it. And doing this together was an amazing experience. So I think you should just keep on.
You keep it up.
Yeah, keep on. And you have so many young people here. So you have so many young people here who really want to do stuff and who are really, really good. So I think, and that's hopefully something Eugene and I want to do, because something we already partially achieved in Germany is giving young people, in Germany especially young black people, because they don't have it so easy often the times, give them the inspiration of what is possible. You know what I mean? And it's the same here.
So do you think you'll be doing more of this?
In the future?
More projects, yes, with Ghanaians?
I hope so. I hope so. If I'm allowed to. No, we're working on we have different ideas for more German Ghanaian productions.
The Ghanaian actors you work with, you mentioned that you've worked with South African actors too before. If you had to rate the Ghanaians from 1 to 10, how would you rate them? What number?
The ones I were like hovering something between 9.5 and 10.
Wow! Are you not being biased?
Watch the movie. The thing is,
yes, watch the movie.
We showed the movie in Germany, and people were like baffled because what the actors achieve is you're getting so closely torn to the story. You get really sucked in by the actors, and you feel every little actor has its own sub-story, and you feel that. You feel one guy, he's like in Germany and he didn't make it, and he is like for 20 years, he has a bad back, and you feel 20 years of hard work, 20 years of not having made it, 20 years of being ashamed to call home, you know what I mean? So this is just one character. So, and every character has his part in it, and you feel it.
He says something that I want to ask you. So you are the one who went to Abuchi for 20 years.
No.
And things didn't work out for you.
No. It's my uncle.
Your uncle. Talk at Abuchi, Bibi Alan ye yaman. Now also kakao. But I warn you ye mom. Maybe said I'm questioning because no pedum there. Nyama ye yamon elbena and a airport na suit the guitar. Bag to them escape de woman.
Anything I say, would they share? Because see me car, David, would they share? But yes.
Now I'm more curious.
That's what we want.
I wish they can show it to me privately. Like me alone, watch it first. Because I can't wait for 24th.
What is tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow I'm going. What time tomorrow?
7:30 p.m.
7:30. Tomorrow is Friday.
Tomorrow is Friday.
Friday, 7:30. Cool. So 7th is just once.
No, 7:30 and then 9:30.
And 9:30.
Yeah.
Okay. Silverbird Cinemas.
Yes. Accra
How much
Mall.
is a ticket?
50
cedis.
50 cedis. Flat. No VIP.
But no.
VIP BNM.
Everybody's a VIP.
Everybody is VIP.
Yeah.
So 50 cedis flat. Where can we get the ticket?
At Accra, Accra Mall, Silverbird. Or we have a number, but I don't have the number right now.
You don't have the number right now. Okay. So the number will be given to me and then I will put it out there. How often do you come to Ghana?
Once a year, and I try, sometimes I can make it twice a year. But I would, to be honest, I would love to.
No, the reason I'm asking is the way you hesitated when we were saying Accra Mall. It was like you were not sure. Accra Mall. I mean, it's Accra Mall.
Accra Mall. Yeah, Accra Mall.
Accra. So you know Accra Mall.
Yeah, of course I know Accra Mall.
No, I wanted to be sure.
No, I know Accra Mall.
You know Accra Mall.
I've been there several times.
Okay, that is good.
He's not very good in orientating. That's the problem. He's not very good in orientating, so the orientation in Accra Mall with me is better. But he knows it very well.
Oh, I see. But then, York, I want to ask this about how long the movie took for it to come out. You invested in this movie. You were expecting it to come out at a particular time, and then COVID. Did it increase your budgets that had already, like the estimated budget? Did it have to go up? How did it feel waiting? You know, your money is stuck. Movie is not being sold. How are you feeling?
Just to make it clear, I'm the director and author, and I'm not the producer.
You're not the producer, okay.
But I have private money in it, so I know the pain you're talking to, I'm feeling. No, we're still, actually, because of COVID, we're still in the debt with the movie. So, but yeah, I mean, we had to fight really hard with COVID, but actually we did a pretty good job. And that's a scene of a priest in the movie.
Yes, and I saw Ghana Osofu.
Yeah, and then when he walked, there's a scene in where he walks through the people, and then he said, you make 2 steps forward and they pull you back, and you make steps forward and you pull you back. That was the feling we had. So we had this amazing film. We were making steps forward, and then the COVID was pulling us
being
back.
dragged back.
But actually, it was a real big success. We won like over 50 awards and nominations. Eugene won the German Actors Award, and he's the first black person ever in Germany winning this award. So you made history with it.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And now it becomes even better. Sorry, I'm bragging with him, but that's what I do. Because he was so successful and people realized what an important person he also is, especially also in communication with the black communities and the white communities in Germany. They selected him for the committee who is voting the president in Germany. So he voted the president.
Oh!
Yeah.
Brag small. Wow. Brag. Oh, they feel free now. Feel free and brag. Feel free and brag. You feel free.
Well,
brag your mommy.
I don't know how to brag. You know,
brag your mommy.
It's just, yeah. It's an honor, and I feel humbled and blessed to, to serve my people, to be honest. Because I believe that whatever steps I make and whatever I achieve is a reflection to my people, and hopefully they will be inspired and motivated that they can do whatever they put their mind to.
That's good. That's good. I wish you all the best. Have you guys premiered the movie in Germany already?
Yeah.
How was it? How was turnout? Really? What's your expectations for tomorrow's turnout? You first, and then York.
I don't have expectations. I just wish. I wish people to come and to experience what we've created. And then I wish that they take this with them at home and they feel like, I can do whatever I want to do. Let's go. That's what I want. Because I want people, because what I experience is, it's possible. It's possible.
It's possible.
We shouldn't complain. Let's just sit down and see how can we achieve what we see in our minds.
It's possible.
For me, it's two things. One thing is that the people watching the film, they are proud about what their people did, and see and acknowledge that. I hope so, that will happen. And the second one is that people, I mean, especially in Ghana, in Germany as well, people have to work hard to have a living. You know, they have to hustle a lot. So that they feel the confidence on keeping on hustling and keeping on doing the best, because it's not always that it pays out immediately, but I believe that it will pay out in the long term. And the life is full of setbacks. But I think what makes us as a personality is how we deal with these setbacks and how we go in front and give a positive life for the others, also positive energy for other people.
This is beautiful. So premiering is tomorrow, 24th, Silverbird Cinemas, 50 cities, and the time is 7:30 for the first, and then 9:30 for the second session. Mponcho moving on part 1, part 2. Yeah, we can we first one. One hour go to Wakoshan 7:30 no. No Wakoshan 7:30. Ebia 7:30 na any time madam busy nazi. So you'd get the time at 9:30. And what you wear 7:30 obesen we you 9:30 mpocho or 50 CDs. The reason why I'm saying this, anytime we talk about movies on the show, I get people coming into my inbox asking if it is part 1 and part 2. It is not part 1 and 2. I beg you. It is the same movie. In 2 manko 7:30, ebo 2 manko 9:30. Ami ametena he mun 2 manko 9:30. Nti moko 7:30. Wopona na manko tue medwuma yedo. That is how it is. Ochina Friday, yeruko weekend. Nti fa chilling, for movies, for weekend. Do not forget tomorrow, Silverbird Cinemas. Is only Silverbird? No,
it's West Hill Mall as well.
West Hill Mall as well. Also tomorrow. Okay, nti say if you can swear ba man how there's West Hills Mall. A home no say kwa obeyi wo ho. Price no one kadan kran different. Na West Hills Mall different. It's still 50 cities. Make sure you go and you watch it. You guys won't go and premiere in Kumasi.
We're working on it.
You're working on it. That is good. Kumasi for Bonchan, it will come there too. I love you people. I want you people to watch the movie, because when you're there, the way I'm expecting to watch this movie, I know you also have that same feeling. You are also in that same mood. Eugene, thank you so much. It was great having you. You know, an award-winning actor. He won't brag, but me, I'll brag for him. You know, you haven't met somebody like that. Me, I have met him. The picture. I'll post picture on social media and I'll brag. In fact, I will brag more than him. If he won't brag me, I will brag. York, thank you. Thank you. It was, I mean, Mark, thank you. Honestly. Did you understand the rest I added? Did you understand everything?
Okay.
Okay. It means thank you very much for coming.
For coming.
Yes.
The pa understood, but the for coming. Okay.
That one is for coming. That one is for coming. So you've learned another one.
I have to learn. I know.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I will fear Esham so Medawasi Pinyami Aduma Ochina Friday's edition. Yes, Babrahon. You know how we do it on Fridays. You would just so papa. See you tomorrow. Have a good afternoon.
Charlie. What? Kojo. Obia on your position.
It's a year. Be fine. To MB and dreams. Said about Ben.
tua call. Wouldn't you mama from work? I never pay now for me. I never pay.
Winkwan, Opinion. Winkwan.
Willst du wirklich alles machen?
Egal was du tust, tust für deine Familie.
Wouldn't mean in Tia boy. If you say me wrong. If you say you are said here, Borga.